Hi everyone, it's Kim back with another video. What I wanted to do was record a video on how I make my own homemade cards. I did not come up with this design myself. I can't remember exactly what video I watched because it's been a while. But so I thought I would record one of me doing it and share it with you guys. All right, and here we go. What you're going to need is a scoreboard. This is 12 by 12 by 12. This is by Martha Stewart. It comes with this little piece right here that fits right in this corner, and it comes with a bone folder. This is great because it also gives you measurements on how to make your own homemade envelope as well. You're going to need a glue stick, a pair of scissors, a paper cutter, and paper, and some type of embellishments. And I've got these right here. You can use stamps, stickers, punch outs, whatever you care to use. All right, first step is you take your whatever sheet you want, 12 by 12. You take it on the put it on the opposite side of what paper side of paper you want. This is a one-sided paper, so I'm folding it over to the blank side. You fold it into a triangle, and you fold it and seal it. I like to use a bone folder to make it crisp lines, to make it nice and crisp. So it looks like this, nice and crisp. And then you put it against the line on top, and you measure it at 3.5 and 5.5. And you flip it over, and you do the same thing on the other side. Then you take this little doohickey and put it in that corner and measure it at, taking this little corner all the way right here, and measure it at 4.5 all the way across. And I noticed that cardstock paper doesn't fold as well because it's thicker, so the thinner scrapbooking paper is easier. That's just me in my opinion, but I'm not opposed, or it's nothing wrong with using cardstock. And then you take this, there's a little triangle right here. You can barely see it on the camera right here, but you want to cut on those lines and cut the little triangle out. On both sides. And these are great to save if you want to use as embellishments as well on your paper. Put those aside. And then next thing you're going to do is that these creases that you have made right here and here, you're going to take it, you're going to fold it, and make sure you get it. It's nice and folded and crisp. This is where I use the bone folder again to make sure it's nice and crisp. And you take this, so you fold it on the outside, the furthest line, or the line that's in closest in. You fold it inwards, and you take the second line that's furthest out, and you fold it out. and of course crease it. And then I take the bone folder and I put it up like put this part up like this, open it up, put the bone folder inside to help keep this part, the center on the bottom, fully, doesn't kink or anything. And then you take the bone folder and you press it down to make a good crisp fold again. So it looks like, she folds look like this. So it makes a little diamond right here. And you do the same thing on this side. Again here. Again on this side, fold it outwards. Fold it. Put it in there again like this. Press down. And press and fold. And then you take this part, you take it and tuck it in there. Make sure it's even. And press and fold. Then you want to take another sheet of paper, so your card should look like this. 2 little triangles and then triangle tucked into this one and one of the smaller triangles. Then you want to take your paper and you want to mark it at 2 and cut it. Yeah, I can do that with this, but I have more accurate accurate measurements if I score it on the scoreboard, then fold it here because of how this paper cutter is set up, because it does come out. This one's by Paper Studio, the Paper Studio, and this part does come out. But if I put it in, I notice if I put it in this way, the measurements come out one way, and then if I put paper in through this way, it comes out a different measurement. So it's just easier for me to use the scoreboard than do this, but either way you can do it. And then I just cut it. Then I cut it again, this part, this at 4 inches. Since one thing I cut it there, and then I just, since it's just small enough, I'll just use the scissors. If you want to make sure you have a straight line, go ahead and use the paper cutter. You take this little piece and you cut it into 4s, 2 by 2. So you want 2 pieces of paper that are 2 inches by 4 inches, and then 2 squares that are 2 by 2 squares. Because that way we take these and you fold this that way, and you take your glue stick and put a little bit of glue right there and measure it in right there evenly. And then there will be a little bit of an overflap right here. You can see right there, a little bit right there. You want to cut that off. And then fold it back that way, and then that way you have this pretty little background for behind your card, or behind that's triangle. And you do the same thing on this side. And then, back up like that. You take these two squares, and you want to glue them on here. So, take it back a little bit. And you glue it on, right like that. Another one right there. Then that way you can take this, fold it in like that, and then this leaves an open section right here for you to write a little message, you know, like get well soon, happy birthday, just a fun little happy note saying I miss you, whatever you want to say right there. You fold it back up like this, fold it, and put it back there, and then right here you can do little embellishments. I have, right now I'm going to use probably either one of these. Can't see it on the camera. These fun little peacock feathers, and I also have these, and I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. So sometimes, see, I think the pink is too bright, but the blue matches. So I'll probably use paperback under here. So what I think I'll do is, I think this will look better. I have this bright greenish blue peacock feather and this darker blue peacock feather, so that's what I'll use. See how I have the stickers on there? And then sometimes I'll do, I definitely put a stick, always put a stick here. Sometimes I'll put one up here as well. So I think I'm going to do that. Just as an extra fun. Kind of put it kind of like right there. And this is the finished product. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.